I've been here before.
We were doing our worship retreats on the weekends and maybe a couple times a month, not really chasing after anything.
Before the Band with a Mission and before this record deal and everything, I thought that God was shaping my life up to become this pastor.
And Kevin was going to go to seminary and was working at a church.
I was a part of this church plant and I was leading worship there.
And I was in automotive school. Our drummer was in high school, and it was just crazy how we weren't chasing after anything.
And what's been amazing is to see God's hand moving in 5 guys' lives.
Turn me around, pick me up, undo what I've become. Bring me back to the place of forgiveness and grace. I need you, I need your help. I can't do this myself. You're the only one who can undo what I've become.
We were with a booking agency called IndieCommunity.com, and she told us about this competition called Band with a Mission. We entered Band with a Mission with a simple goal of learning to be better worship leaders, and how can we better those skills. We somehow won a record deal.
God has allowed our band and allowed this ministry to be a platform for the world to see.
And we've met all these people, and it's just been a whirlwind, and our lives have been totally turned around and uprooted.
Literally at the end of each day going, wow, that just happened.
Hey, I'm Wes from Russia Fools.
What up? I'm Jacob.
Don't do that. Today we are at Cadaver and we are working on vocals.
Let your children fall down and worship, fall down and know you, for you are holy, you are holy.
We've got all of our amazing lead vocals finished, and so now we're doing some background vocals. Lots of background vocals. We're going for a really huge sound. These guys are knocking it out. They're doing a great job. It's amazing.
I love
it's
it.
amazing.
I love it.
We all fall to the ground.
We All is a song that we sat down to write, and it was just about the unity of maybe a youth group or a church. In the chorus, it just says, we all fall to the ground. And it's just a song that we wrote that really describes what we want to do as worshipers. We want to be unified as worshipers, and we want to sing this to God.
Every song on our record is a worship song. It's from the scriptures that God has chosen what is foolish in the world to shame the wise. It's allowed our story being this rush of fools, becoming desperately in love with the grace of God.
And we hope that people can really fall into worship,
Being drawn by God's grace to rush into the throne of God.
and feel worship with God like they've never felt before.
We all